Okay. Let's see. Okay, group 1. Sadie, is your team here?
Yeah.
Your team is here. Thank you. Okay, group 2. Is everybody here?
Yeah.
Thank you. Group 3, Johnny?
Yeah.
Yep. Group 4, Theo. Well, Theo's not. Okay. Is everybody else from this team here?
Yeah.
Yeah? Nora, you're the captain. Okay. Group 5. Is everybody here? Hello?
Yes.
I didn't hear anything. Okay, group 6.
Yeah.
Okay, good. So, a couple things. Okay, again, we don't normally play this as close to when we did last time, but we're going to review specifically stuff we did the last 2 days. Okay, so that's all it's
Good
going to be.
morning, DMS. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Let's go. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. While they're doing the announcements, one person from your team come up and grab the homework for your team, and I will explain it in a second. But one person from your team, come grab it for everyone.
Today is Friday, September 12th.
Do this quietly.
Happy birthday to Algebra. You're going to big or zero. Have responsive behavior from the
Miss James was climbing on desks hanging these.
challenge you to sweat
You can imagine that. You can imagine that.
by writing all your thoughts all time. Show respect and responsibility by being in your seat and ready to learn when the bell rings. A proud start sets the tone for a successful day.
Congratulations to Preston Waynex for winning the Boston Pride raffle this year. Stay tuned for October's raffle. You won't want to miss it.
Keep in mind the cafeteria will be closed today.
Please dismiss the girls' soccer team to the phone to their lady in the butler. Go Lady Foxes!
Will the following students please report to the office at the end of the meeting?
Fidelis Mack, Natalie Gazarovski, Cooper Phillips, Aaliyah Lumet Hall, Grace Trapp, Audrey Smith.
Have a great day, DMS.
Okay, what you just picked up, come on quick. What you just picked up is the homework for the weekend. There are 2 sections. The front and back of the first page, the front and back of the second page. It says it right here. The first section is required. I think it's actually 1-5. Okay? So this first section, which is 1-5, that is required. The second is optional. You have to make a decision how well do I understand this stuff. If you're really getting it, maybe you don't have to do the second section. If you struggling, maybe you want to. Okay? You probably noticed the section numbers are different. It's just from a different book. It's literally the same stuff we've been doing. So what they're calling 1-5, that was ours, and then that was theirs. Okay? So that is the homework. I don't want to see you working out during class. The front and back of the first page, required. Front and back of the second page, that's kind of up to you. It's optional. It's not extra credit. It's just extra practice in the event you need it. Okay? Cool. Please make sure you check with the answers, although it's a riddle, so you can kind of check it yourself, but still you want to check with the answers. Okay? Cool. Little note on the schedule. So we will review again Monday. It won't be a buzzer game. It'll be a little bit more independent review. You are going to take your next exam on Tuesday. It's going to basically cover all of the solving stuff we've done since the last test. Equations, inequalities. Today, we're going to specifically review what we did the last 2 days. That was the most new stuff. So pay extra careful attention today. You'll get one more review day Monday. You will take the exam on Tuesday. That'll be your next one. Okay? Put the homework away. There's no questions about the buzzer game. Send the captain up, grab a buzzer, finalize your names, and get this going. Everybody should have some scratch paper out. How else are you going to solve it? You need some paper out. Come on, come on, come on. Okay. You know the drill. The captain will buzz in. The captain will stand up. No, I don't have time for this. You've been here long enough. You got to get paper for somebody else if they don't have. Come on. Let's go. I got to get going. The captain will buzz in. The captain will stand up, tell me the team name. I will rain judgment down upon you. Now, we're only playing this today, so you're not going to get any chance at fixing it. Okay? We'll go in this direction. We start over here. Go. Ooh, the proportional what? Oh, with the panda. That's nice. The proportional pandas. I like that. That's fun. Okay? And you have the panda thing to boot. Back there.
It's Friday.
Oh. Very nice. Up here.
Better.
Better? Oh, because the team names need to be better?
Yeah.
Oh. That's very literal. I like it. Over there.
Established 1985.
Oh. You've gotten a lot better at this. Good job. Okay. Let's go right there. Let's go back there.
9/13/85.
We're all doing a great job. Okay, over there.
Tomato.
I'll give you one. Round of applause for everybody. You did a better job. Okay, I'm going to warn you, some of these problems are intense. Okay, so please pay careful attention. Ask questions as you go. First one. Remember, you are not working together. You're on the same team, but you're not working together. Purple. Nope. Nope. Orange.
Does x equal 13 and does x equal -17?
Okay, good. So, don't lie to me. Did anybody just totally whiff on finding a second solution? You forgot. Anybody? Okay. That's good. Okay. Reminder. You got very sick of hearing me say it yesterday, but you know what? I know how to get the job done. Okay, what's hidden behind there? The question I kept asking you yesterday was, is the absolute value isolated? I'm not going to ask it all the time today, but the answer here is yes. You cannot subtract this 4. It is in jail. It is inside. Nothing you can do. However, you have to split it. You have to solve 2x plus 4 can equal 30. What's your other equation? 2x plus 4 can equal, okay? Subtract 4, divide by 2. There's your 13. Subtract 4. Now notice I'm going to be subtracting 4 from a different number. That's why it's not the opposite. And then you can either stick the word or in between. If you checked your homework last night, I tend to write them in braces. But as long as you find them and say or, that will work as well. Okay? But that's the answer. That's like a little warm-up one. Okay, so just keep all that stuff in mind. Okay, and ask questions along the way if you need to. That's a good start. Which team?
9/13.
Okay, pretty good. Remember, we're rotating the buzzer. It is not a free-for-all. Maybe some of the questions will become one, but right now we're rotating it. Where's your next one? Orange.
Does x equal 13 or x equals -7?
X does equal 13, or x equals -7. Okay? Now keep in mind, here's what some of you have to understand. If you're like writing the whole problem down and writing every step, you might not get it as fast. But it doesn't matter. When you take a test, it's not a race. As long as you understand what to do, I don't really care if you can't do it at the pace. You have to divide everybody by -2. There's nothing else you can do at that point that would make sense. Absolute value x minus 3 equals 10. It's possible you just know the answer from here, but you don't want to goof it up, okay? It's possible you could just know what it's supposed to be. Now you would solve x minus 3 is 10. There's your 13. There's your negative 7. You have to understand when we do stuff like this, if you understand exactly what you're doing and you're like, I just can't do it super duper fast, who cares? It's not going to affect your actual test result, okay? A lot of times when people get things really fast, there's no way they write everything down. That's not really a requirement of the game, but you got to get it, okay? But you do have to divide by -2 first. I did talk to you yesterday about it. I do not ever recommend you try to distribute across absolute value. I could spend 20 minutes telling you why it's a bad idea, or you could just take my word for it. It's a bad idea. Okay? There's your answers, 13 and -7. Which team?
913.
Okay.
885.
Next. Orange.
Z equals 9 or
-9
-9.
or 9. We also could have said plus or minus 9. This one actually is pretty quick. Subtract the 3. Again, you might be wondering how. Well, you actually could know the answer from there. But just to seal the deal, you have to split it. There's your 9. There's your -9. You also could write this when they're opposites with plus or minus 9. The plus or minus symbol is not required now. It's going to be something that comes up in our course later. So I just kind of show it. But you can only do it when it's opposites. But this one's not bad either. The messy ones are still coming. We subtract 3. You could know the answer from here. Split it, 9, -9. Okay. Which team?
913.
Okay. They have to a good start, but that doesn't mean it's a long game. We're going to get 20-something questions done today. Okay, we got plenty of you. Next. Green.
Is it 17 fifths or -3 fifths?
Y equals -3/5 or 17/5. Thanks. Okay. You could divide by 3 first. Like I know, Eliza, you're a big divide first person. Did you do that? Okay, you can. If you feel like it, just remember to also divide this. I'm going to add the 6. That makes me feel a little bit better. And then I'm going to divide by 3. But then, that lands me here. I was watching a lot of people work yesterday, specifically in period 6, and a lot of them, they were trying to take shortcuts, and they were getting wrong answers. You simply can't try to split this into 2 equations until the absolute value is alone. It's just not going to get you where you need to go. I know everybody wants to get things done as fast as it's just not a great idea. So I would add the 6, divide by 3, or divide by 3 first, but get here. Then you can split it. 5y minus 7 can be 10, or 5y minus 7 can be -10. And then these are baby equations to solve. Once you get here, hey, you're back in pre-algebra at that point. Okay, without all the ace. Oh, it comes back a little bit in this class. No, it comes. Just a taste of ace, okay? Then there are your 2 answers. I want to remind you why they both work. Because I know nobody's checking them in the buzzer game, you just want to get done, but you should make sure these work. If I plug in 17/5, 17/5 times 5 is 17, minus 7 is 10. What is the absolute value of 10? Times 3 is 30, minus 6. This works. Let's talk about this one. -3/5 times 5 is -3 minus 10 is the absolute value of -10. But why does it work? Because the absolute value of -10 will turn it into 10. times 3 minus 6. Okay, I know nobody's checking them in the buzzer game, I get that, but you should always check these in your head on an exam to make sure that they work. We saw that yesterday. Remember when all of you solved the problem with no solution? Anybody remember that? Period 6 did the same thing, except one kid knew there was no solution. He kind of ruined the fun for me. Right? Who got it? Huh?
It's Friday.
Thank you. Next. Little injured baby kangaroo. What?
These photos distract us.
That's the whole point. Red.
-17 and +1.
Nope. I'm looking at yellow.
Does k equal 3 and -9?
K equals 3. K equals -1. How do we feel about adding 20 first? Okay, unless you're realizing you're dividing first, but that's fine. I actually love dividing first. I just don't always do it with these. So that lands me here. Divide everybody by 2. Absolute value k plus 3 is equal to 6. I'm going to be honest, you actually might know the answers from here, but k plus 3 can be 6, or k plus 3 equals -6. There's your 3. Okay, and then there is, oh yeah, let's see, get very excited. There's your -9. Okay. Again, these are like kind of still warm-up ones, so to speak, but if you're not sure about any of them, you want to check. And usually, if people aren't getting these kinds of problems, they're just not getting to here. That is the most common mistake. But this is the only time where you can legitimately split it. Then solving these is almost never bad. Almost never bad. Usually they don't give you the complicated ones from there. Which team?
Establish 80 and
80. I mean 1985, but be careful with what that was. Yeah, good. Oh. I'm looking at purple. M equals -5 and also 7/5. Okay. I got asked a good question yesterday by a student actually in this class. They thought that because of absolute value and because absolute value turns things positive, they were wondering, why doesn't this turn into that? I'm not sure if anybody was wondering that. That's a very legit question, okay? That's not really what absolute value is. What absolute value will do is it will take whatever happens on the inside after it's done and then turn it positive. Okay, so you don't flip everybody to positive. You're like under no authority to do that. So this stays the same. It can be whatever it wants, and then at the end of the day, that's what turns it positive. So if you were wondering about that, it's a legit thought, but it's wrong, okay? Actually, isn't this one ready to split right now? Yeah, you can split it right now, but you keep this, and then you keep this. You said equal to -16. It's actually just 2 equations to solve. Add 9, -5, and then add 9. Wait, -5 minus 9, -16. Yeah, 7/5. This is dividing by there. Okay. So if anybody's wondering about flipping everything positive, that's a legit thought and question. It's not really the way it works. You can put whatever you want into absolute value, and then after you apply it when you're done, that's what turns it positive. Okay. Which team? Proportional pandas. Next. Orange.
Does u equal 6 or u equals 14/3?
Nope. Purple. Shh, can't say anything back there. Purple. It's negative 14 there. Positive. Okay, good. I haven't asked it in a while, so I feel like I need to. Is the absolute value isolated?
No.
Good. Yeah, I know you're so sick of me asking that, but you know what? It matters.
What?
Whoa. Wonder how that's going to work out for you. Subtract 6 everywhere. Which team is yellow? Which team?
No, that's orange.
Oh, I'm going to keep it. I'm going to keep it anyway. Yeah, that's the way it is. Isn't that you? Life works. That's the way life works sometimes. Okay. Yeah, exactly. Who said that? Which team are you?
The one that you just went for.
Oh, you can have it back.
So, get it or not?
You can have it back. That's exactly why. That's the way it works. I remember playing this game one of my first years of teaching, and one girl was so upset that I took away a point. She said, "Why don't you just take away all of our points?" I took away all 25 points, and they were all said, yeah, I was happy to do it. She asked for it. Okay. Once you subtract the 6, then you can do this. Then you can do this. I'm not going to finish it. That's my negative 14/3. That is my 6 right there, and then we're good to go. Okay. Which team got it? Thank you. Okay, very nice. Oh, let me look at that. Isn't that just adorbs with a Z? It's the only reason they're there. It's one of the great adjustments I ever made to the buzzer game years ago. No talking. Oh, it didn't turn this off yet. Blue.
Does T equal
Whatever, I'm getting old. Look around. You know what's happening. Blue.
Does T equal 2 and T equals 3?
Nope. Green. Nah, it's not a solution. Red.
Does T equal negative?
Nope, no negatives. Yellow.
Does T equal 0.5 and does T equal 2?
Yeah. Fun answer. Orange.
Does T equal 3 and T equals 1?
Nope. I expected this, by the way. This one's a little different. Purple.
Does T equal 3 and 2/3?
Oh, you got the 2/3 over there. Nice job. All right. One of the things that you have to know, remember, taught this a long time. You get 8 questions in. You get something different. The first question you should ask yourself is, what is different about this problem? And what is different about this problem? I have a variable over there on the other side. Okay? We'll deal with it in a moment. Okay? Well, why does pretty much everybody get one of the solutions? Pretty much everybody gets 3. How many of you have the 3? Pretty much. Because if you just solve it without the absolute value, if you just solve this, you get 3. So I kind of anticipate most people getting 3. It's the second solution we're not sure about. How do we go about getting the second solution?
You turn the whole side. Like, you turn all the sides.
Yeah. Well, we always have to solve the regular and the negative. So all you do is just negate the entire right side. You have to set it equal to negative 2t minus 1. You get 6t equals 4. T is 2/3. It actually does work if you plug it in. We have not done one like this before. I know. They didn't give you one like that. I don't think I gave you one like that in the homework, did I? I don't think I did. No, okay. They will come up again. So if you have something like this, where the absolute values alone and it equals something else over here with like a variable, you simply negate the entire side.
I didn't.
Which team? Is this established 1985?
Can I trade teams?
What? I didn't do
You
anything.
can't trade teams. It's a whole thing. You gotta do draft picks. You gotta do draft picks, compensation, salary cap. It's a whole thing. It takes too long. That's the answer. Questions about where the 2/3 comes from? I expect you to get the 3. The 2/3 though, you gotta negate the entire side. That's nicely done. Which team are you? Yeah, if there wasn't the salary cap, I would let you explore trade. It's like a whole thing. You only have so much.
Dude, I didn't.
You know about the salary cap, right? It's real.
Yeah.
You know about the salary cap? There's implications, and everybody's agents gets involved. It's a whole mess. I want you to write the answer in interval notation as well. Solve it and put the answer in interval notation as well. We'll ask for both of them. You need a good agent. Orange.
He said, 2, well, he didn't write it in.
That's fine. Just tell me what you said first.
P is greater than 2 and less than or equal to 5.
Okay, that's the solution. Anybody can buzz in, give me the interval notation. Yellow. Yellow.
Definitely
Nope. Nope. Purple.
Whoa, he was
You
yelling.
don't have that kind of time. Go.
Parentheses 2, 5.
Now, thank you for reading that for me over there too.
I did know it.
I don't have that kind of time. Okay. The solving is the most important part. Hey, if you can't solve it, nobody cares about the other stuff because it's going to be wrong too. I would add 5 everywhere. So that lands you at 8 is less than 4p, less than or equal to 20. Then divide everybody by 4. That leads directly to your answer. This is the most important part because you can't get the graph right or the interval notation right unless you have this. Okay, interval notation, it would look like this, just like was read to me. If I did ask you for a graph, which I won't do today because obviously we're in a different spot, what would this be? Open, closed, and is this connected? Good. I'm not going to ask about graphs today, but I might reference them occasionally. Okay, which team got the solution?
913. No, 91380.
And then the interval notation. Okay, and we'll split it occasionally, so stay on your toes. Okay, stay on your toes. I know, look at the prop B.
It's a pop cup.
It is a pop cup. Who said that? Good job. Solve it now. Good though. Yellow.
F is less than -5 or F is less than 6.
Nope. Can't talk. Yellow.
F is less than -5 or F is less than or equal to negative
No.
or 6.
Can't say anything. Yellow.
F is less than -5 or F is greater than or equal to 6.
Yes.
Bro, you have to like.
Who can buzz in and give me the interval notation? Anybody. Purple. Shh. Purple. Who buzzed it? You say it. Go ahead. I say anybody.
Parentheses -5, 6 seconds.
No. Yellow.
Parentheses -5,
No.
comma.
Anybody can still buzz in for it. Green. I can't hear her. Go ahead. No. Purple. Just talk.
negative infinity, comma 6 brackets.
No. Blue.
Parentheses, negative infinity, comma 5 parentheses, u, bracket 6, comma infinity parentheses.
You just said one thing. I just can't take. Yellow's our last shot at it. Oh, yellow is back. This is great. Go ahead. Let's go. Come on.
Parentheses, negative infinity, comma, negative 5, parentheses, or, parentheses, 6, comma, no, bracket 6, comma, infinity, parentheses.
Okay, I'm gonna give it to you. You just didn't say it. That's all you said. No, you didn't say. You said 5, not negative 5. I heard it. I was listening. It breaks my heart, but you said 5, not negative 5. Okay. Confirmation. You heard. I heard 5. Okay. Yeah. Everything else was good. Please watch. Now, there's no doubt that yellow earned that. Okay. He earned that. However, he made a pretty big mistake at the beginning, which all of you probably heard. What did he forget to do? Got to flip the sign. So here, that one's done. That one's done. F is less than negative 5. Hey, divide by negative 9. F is greater than or equal to 6. This is definitely an OR. You can't be less than negative 5 and also greater than or equal to 6. I actually think the interval notation was harder without the graph. Okay, I've given this problem a lot. Let's actually talk about what the graph would look like. I'm not surprised that the interval notation was hard. But if I give you a picture, I think it would work out better for people. It's splitsies. You have to write the interval notation as 2 pieces. Since it's not connected, there's no way to do it in one. This piece is that. And then you can either write the word or you can put the U if you want. I'll take or as well. Bracket 6 here. But I really think if you saw the picture, maybe it would go better for some of you. Without the picture, it's actually very hard to do the implementation. Okay? Yellow. It's all going to you, right? Which team are you?
Established 1980.
All you did was basically earn back all those points that you guys had. That's how football works. You commit a 10-yard penalty, and all you end up doing is losing it down and getting back to like 2nd and 10. That's the way it always goes. Okay, next. What? Well, I figured you didn't know what the salary cap was. I figured you were watching NFL Sundays every week. That's okay. It's okay. No one said you had to. That was a wild ride for Yellow. I'm glad I was here for it. Purple. Yes, interval notation. Yeah.
Parentheses, negative 6, negative, comma, negative 2/3 of parentheses.
Got it. Okay. Nope. I would add 4 everywhere. That lands you here. You have to divide everybody by negative 3. Do I still have to flip the signs? Yes. That's never going to change. Doesn't matter what kind of inequality it is. So negative 2/3 greater than y greater than negative 6. This is a totally acceptable final answer. That's how she read it to me. I will take this. I prefer it this way, but I will take this. But when you do the interval notation, this is the only answer. I'm not sure if you picked up on the interval notation. We're always reading it from left to right. So your lower value is always here. So this might be a problem, but all 3 of these are accurate. Okay. Which team? I like how you do that every single time, that circle of life thing over there. Same thing, I want the interval notation as well. So be ready to give it to me if you buzz in. blue.
-5 is less than m is less than 4.
Less than 4?
Less than or equal to. Less than or
He said it.
Less
No.
than or equal to 4.
You
Okay.
stop points.
Anybody can buzz in and give me the interval location now. That'll be how I'll split it. It's less or equal to. Orange.
Parentheses -5, comma. Or wait.
No, I wait for nobody. Yellow.
Parentheses -5, comma, 4 brackets.
Good. Okay. Only warning on the or equal to. You know, I don't need you policing it. Okay. I don't want to. I need to move on, so I'll take. There's so many flags in this class. My goodness. All right. Subtract a. You could divide by. Did you divide by 3 first? You can't help yourself. You love it. It's fine. Either divide by 3 first, or subtract 6 everywhere first. It really doesn't matter. I'm going to subtract the 6. Divide everybody by 3. I don't need to reverse any signs. Okay, and there is your answer. Interval notation would, in fact, look like this. You don't need to flip any signs, no nonsense. That's your answer. Okay. Solution came up here. Which team are we? Better? Better. Interval notation came from?
Established 1980.
Our penalty was.
No.
Oh, the penalty was orange.
No, they deducted another point for that.
Who said that?
Gail said orange said that.
Which team is the penalty? 9-13-85?
Yeah.
And did they also try to say it was yellow?
Yes.
I know, that's a good thing. Who's the captain over there? You gotta get your team under control, man. Come on. All right, next.
Somebody's cool.
I do want the interval notation for this one as well. Overall, we seem to be doing okay with this stuff, which I'm happy about. But just to go, it's a long way to go. I'm looking at blue.
G is less than or equal to 2, and G is greater than or equal to -11.
Yes. Do the interval notation as well.
Yeah. G. Wait.
Nope, no G's. Anybody can buzz in the interval now. Yellow.
G.
We'll get it figured out. No G's.
It's
Purple. Shh. Don't do that. Go.
Bracket, -11, comma, 2 bracket.
Good. You got it. Good. Now the solving is right. That's the most important part. Okay.
Can't I just say
Do not like. I mean, it turns out nobody has ever committed a buzzer penalty when they weren't touching the buzzer. It's never happened. It's imagine that. Okay. Good. Now the solving's the most important thing. He got it right out of the box. The interval notation is extra. You're making progress, but again, if you can't solve it, it's nothing you can do about the rest of it. It's ready to split. But remember, we learned yesterday, we have to solve the regular, and then the other one, we have to flip the sign and negate that. If you miss either of those, it's going to be wrong. Like, it's going to be wrong. Okay, you actually get some clean answers here. G is less than or equal to 2. I also was listening very carefully. I really like that he did not say or. He said and, because it is an and. Don't call it an or. You can be less than 2 and also greater than that. That matters a lot. Okay, and then I got the interval notation back there. Okay, so really nicely done. Okay. Okay, the solving was which team?
Better.
Okay. The interval notation was here. And the penalty,
9-13-85 again.
I'm gonna. We have to start carrying around the penalty flag. It's been a while, but apparently it's like hasn't been a very clean game. Okay, next. Oh, baby pig. Has anybody seen the video of the baby panda sneezing?
Yeah.
So good. Green.
X is more than negative 25 and less than 18.
Nope. Blue.
X is less than 3, and X is less than negative 9.
Not quite. Yellow.
X is greater than negative 9 and X is less than 6.
Not quite. Don't say anything right there. Or anywhere. Blue.
X is less than 3, and X is greater than negative 9.
Yeah, you had them both less than you fixed it. Okay, good. Good job.
Wait, integral notation.
Well, hang on. I didn't ask for it yet. I didn't ask for the integral notation, but let's make sure we have it solved correctly. I would strongly consider multiplying everybody by 2. I would really think about it. Because when you multiply by 2, this goes out. You're just left with the numerator. You do not need to multiply this 8 by 2. And that lands you here. Then you can scooch over the 8. And you're still not done. The problem with these is like you can't stop too early because there's just too many ways that they can go wrong. So I've got x plus 3 is less than 6. I've got x plus 3 is greater than negative 6. There's your 3. There's your negative 9. He actually had it the first time, but he said they were both less than, and then he revised it. This is an and inequality. Okay, which actually is going to look like that. Okay? So good. I don't want to do integral notation this one, so I know. Because I'm not doing what I want. Which team?
Better.
You're like yelling it at me. It's pretty good. Making a little charge here. It's pretty good.
It's a pony.
My little pony. Yellow.
V is less than or equal to 5, and B is greater than or equal to negative 4.
Good. Okay. Stay tuned and see if I ask for it. I might not. Okay. This is your little friendly reminder. I would not distribute. I wouldn't distribute the third anyway, but distributing across absolute value is not the best idea. I'm going to add the 6 over. Then I'm going to multiply through by 3. And that lands me here. Now I can split it to here. And then there. It's a lot of work, but you know, if you want to get them right, you're like willing to put in that work. If you don't want to get them right, yeah, you don't have to write all these things, or at least think about them. Okay, that is an and inequality. It's a negative 4 less than or equal to v less than or equal to 5. I don't know if anybody knows, but absolute values are always going to have the same symbol, like 4 equal to. You can't have two different ones. Okay. Interval notation. Green.
Bracket,
You're
negative.
not
That's
green.
not us.
Bracket, negative.
I thought it was going to be a little bit, wasn't it?
5, bracket.
Yeah. You were that close, I know. You really thought it was yours. I thought it was too, actually. Tough when everybody hits it the same time. Who got the problem?
Established 1985.
Who got the interval notation? Okay. I don't want the interval notation for this. Just give me the answer. Even though it says it, I'm not going to ask. Love this key. Purple.
X is greater than or equal to 4, or X is less than or equal to negative 12.
Yes. And thank you for the or as well. Okay. I actually made the numbers nice for you on purpose, okay? I know you don't have access to a calculator. So you subtract the 8 over, what does this become? Is this 96? You can divide 96 by 6. You're in accelerated algebra 1. What is it, 16? This is going to end up being an or. I remember I did teach you yesterday great or, if you remember that at all.
Yes.
But you don't need those tricks. Yeah, I'm not going to ask for it, so don't get excited. You don't actually need those tricks. They're just little extra things. All you need to do is ask yourself, because you're all able to do this. Am I able to be bigger than 4 and also less than negative 12/5? No way, never. So you just stick the or in between. The great or, less than stuff, it's like a nice little check. It's not really gonna matter that much. It's just a nice little extra thing. Which team? Talk about cute, look at that. Don't they like hold hands when they go to sleep? When they drift away together? Should have done that instead. Orange.
Does m equal 4 or m equals 8?
No. Yellow. It is no solution. Thank you. Good work. Good work, Alex. All right. Well, do we remember that time yesterday where I let you all solve the one with those? Remember, that was just such a good time. I gave you a chance. I gave you like 3 chances, and you're like, nah, I'm good. Then felt like I threw you in the deep end, and not all of you could swim. Okay. I would not. I know I keep saying you can divide first. Sometimes if you divide first, you miss the no solution. So I think we should add the 12 over. I think we should divide by -3. Alex, how do I know right now, without doing any more work, there's no solution? Alex, I should not hear anybody else. Good, because you wouldn't have left it.
Because of the isolated, since the absolute value is isolated, that, you can't get it.
Once you hit,
Sorry.
your homework definitely had these. There were a couple where it said if there's no solution, tell me. I would not try to tell me no solution right here. You're taking a gamble. I guess you could know that there's no solution here. You could, because a negative times a negative is a positive. You should definitely know here. When you get to this stage right here, you should stop. I hate when it does that. It means I'm going too fast. You should stop. When you get an absolute value on its own equal to a negative, no solution. That's it. Right NS, move on. Anybody know the interval notation? Buzz in, buzz in, buzz in, buzz in, buzz in. Oh, the hand, it got you. Orange.
Null set?
Null set. Null set. AKA the empty set. Same thing. Good. Okay, no solution was which team?
Establish 19.
Null set was?
913.
Man, you're gonna look back at this game and be like, what could have been? What could have been? Okay, cool. We have one more question to do. Anybody can buzz on the final question. Anybody can buzz, but you're not listening. If you buzz in, you can't buzz in a second time. Only a teammate can. Okay? Oh, where did it go? Okay, it went away. There's it. Yeah, there. No, there it is. That's the one. That's the one. Green.
2 is less than 1 is less than 3.
No. Purple.
2 is less than x, greater less than 3.
No. Or black came from
I didn't.
You can keep
No,
working on
the
it.
entire.
You can keep working on it in case I need to open it back up to anybody. I might need to. We'll see. Red. Where's red?
Greater than 2 is less than 3.
Nope. We got that one. We haven't done anything like this yet. Orange.
X is less than -3 but greater than -4.
No. Yellow.
X is greater than 2, less than 3, or X is less than -3 or greater than -4.
Yeah.
Yes!
Now, wait. This is actually, I call it an and or, because there's like multiple parts to it. Now, there's other ways, but the most legitimate way to do this problem is to do this, which will have 2 parts, and then to do this, which will also have 2 parts. Now, there's other ways, but that is the most legit way to do it. Okay, now if you do this, stay with me, I'm gonna go a minute here. This is the most legit way to get there. I don't know why I hear people packing up. I'd like to not care less about where you have to go next. You have more than enough time to watch this and then get there. You're not little 6th graders that don't know where things are. Okay, that's part of it. And then when you solve this part, I'm just going to do it that way because I feel like it. I get x is less than 2. What's the last piece that I need? X is greater than 3. And then what you end up doing is you end up putting some of these together. Okay, like you end up putting less than 3 together with no, this is supposed to be less than 3, greater than -4. Now I'm getting tossed up in my work. Greater than -4, less than -3. This is x is less than -3. Okay, you end up putting some of these together. Less than -3 with greater than -4, and then those, and you end up with 2 different little sections. So Liza gave me part of it, somebody else gave me the second part. It's actually both of them, okay? You won't run into this on your homework or on an exam. Okay, which team got it?
Established 1985.
Oh, you're gonna wonder where you could have been without all those penalties. So it looks like Proud Pandas win. You didn't have that many penalties, actually. I want the buzzer back. Remember, first section of your homework required, second section not. Oh, did a pretty good job. What? Yeah, not yet. I have a save. Oh, no. I have a save. I have all ready to go.